Hello everyone, my name is Phawx. This is going to be episode 1 of what we know so far regarding the GPD Win 3. So there's a few things to unpack here, and I'm going to play this video just a little bit so that we can stop it right here. So right here you can see that GPD is explicitly calling out that this particular prototype that is fully complete right now, well, fully complete, it's complete but still using obviously 3D printed analog sticks. You can see that it's not even complete all the way down to the nub there, as well as the buttons, the D-pad. Everything on here is not 100% complete, but this is the first complete build so that they can show you that it's working. Additionally, it is the 1135 G7 model, meaning that this is the lower end base model. This is not the higher end 1165 G7 version with 20% more GPU. So there is still yet more performance to be had. However, this is running at 15 watt. My introduction video, if you go back to it, you can remember, you should remember that I was calling out that 1165 G7 was not told to me explicitly. That's because at the time they only had the 1135 G7. So there is going to be a special edition all black version. Here you can see this one's silver. GPD is telling me that there will be a special edition all black version, and they gave me renders to kind of show you what that would look like in comparison. So I'll be able to show you that at the end of this video. We can kind of see what frame rate is right here. Now, obviously, this is 60 FPS. A little bit later in the video, they show it go down to 57 FPS. Another thing that I'm not 100% sure on is if this already includes the low-end mod to reduce draw distance, reduce some grass and stuff to increase frame rate without really sacrificing image quality all that much. If it isn't, if this is just vanilla Witcher 3, that's pretty insane because we could very easily make it locked 60 with very little effort. That's pretty much the entire video right here. I'll let this finish. The only other thing that I think that's worthwhile for me to talk about, and I can kind of just show you the render of it. And this is the end of the video. You can see it went down to 50 FPS when it got a little hairy there. So now this is the render that they had shared with me last night. So you can see on this side is the all black version, and all black. It is a darker black version versus the silver version. And then over here you can see the 1165 G7 all black IGG special edition over here. And then the silver one that's over here, which is going to be the base model. The base model is what you just saw running Witcher 3. It is extremely powerful. Tiger Lake is no joke. Even at 15 watt, it is extremely performant at low wattages. If anyone has been on my Discord, you will have known that I've been saying that Ice Lake was not the chip. I even made an Ice Lake specific video where I called it out being a piece of garbage. I got a lot of downvotes on it because people were, salty about it, but it's just the truth. Intel Tiger Lake is legit. It is the first. This is going to be the first handheld, I think, that is going to be mainstream ready, insofar as that most people will be able to enjoy a lot of games without really having to muck around with INI files and stuff, because we're just going to have that much performance at a very low power threshold. The other thing that's worth pointing out here is that you see this. This is a fingerprint sensor. Right? A few people have been saying that that's a weird power button. This is a fingerprint sensor. The fingerprint sensor is here so that you don't have to constantly slide the screen up and down all the time. So you're not entering your password or using the touchscreen for a virtual keypad. It's just to have a very easy way to get into Windows 10 login. Additionally, you can see the little Xbox button that's right here. So that's it. I'm not really going to comment too much on how it looked, how the guy was playing, because he's not really using official controls. They're all 3D printed. I am going to reserve my judgment on how this particular model feels. Anyone that's been on my Discord knows that I've been saying for a long time that the Win 3 is going to be divisive. All of the mods have seen the Win 3 for the longest time now, so we were all in the same boat, and we were all like, liking some things but disliking other things. There's trade-offs, and there's definite benefits to be had. Obviously, it's very gaming-centric, and you lose a lot of productivity with this particular layout. But it remains to be seen. We have to see how well the sales data does for GPD, and I'm sure GPD is going to be looking at that very extensively. Anywho, that is going to be the end of episode 1 of what we know so far. I do still have some more images that have not been made public, more specifically the innards of the sliding mechanism, so we can kind of take a look at that. I also have a shot of the PCB of the GPD Win 3 itself. I just want to get approval before I go ahead and show that, and that will be on episode 2. That's it for right now. As always, guys, thank you for your time, and thanks for watching.